Hi everyone, this is Julie Hauser from House Einstein. I'm here with Todd Eichhorn from Cafe La Vita Bella here in Longmont on Main Street, and we're going to have a little chat with him about the cafe and what he provides here and the different areas of the cafe and the event space. So, Todd.
Hello.
Hi. Tell me a little bit about the beginning of the cafe, where you started, how you came about being in the cafe, and let's go from there.
Well, I was working for a company called Sherpa Chai, which I'm a part owner of.
Oh, okay.
And one of the customer clients was the Vita Bella.
Okay.
And so, after having relationships, you get to know people a little better. And I noticed that I found out they did community breakfasts for, in this case, we say the homeless.
Oh,
but
right.
They were
Okay.
community breakfast, so it could be anyone in need. So we said community in need. And it had been running since its inception for 5 years. And that was something that just was connected to me. I worked with the homeless community before, and that was something that was powerful for me to be involved in. And I wanted my young son, to be exposed to that.
Oh, nice.
One of the owners and his family was doing it, so we joined forces, and every Sunday we would work on helping out people and providing actually organic and healthy. So I would get organic milk. I would get actually healthier food. I wouldn't look for the lowest quality stuff.
Right.
And I think that people feel like because they're homeless that they may get food out of a garbage can that this is good enough for them. So we wanted to elevate that experience and give them something special.
Right. That's really beautiful.
It's actually a part of that concept has rolled over into what we're doing here, was to elevate everyone's experience in life.
Right.
And our tagline really is to elevate your experience in life through healthier food and drink, arts and music, and community events. And that's one piece that we did have over there, La Vita Bella. It was a community cafe.
Right.
And it was small, and it was downstairs.
Right, it was downstairs, just still in this building, but downstairs.
It's actually it's a building next door. It's a separate building.
I thought it was a part of this building.
And the lease, we'll just say taxes were going up, rent was going up, and it was hard to sustain this small coffee community concept in what the reality of, we'll say, the world. Things change and costs go up, and it's hard to make that work. But we've made it part of something larger, where it was actually much bigger community events, and we expanded not just pastries, but have a full food menu along with the cocktails and beer and drink, everything that goes with it. So in life, you should be able to experience whatever you want. If you want a Bloody Mary at 8 o'clock in the morning, you can have that. If you want to have a espresso at 8 o'clock at night, you should be able to do that too.
Okay, so in the old cafe, it was just coffee, right?
It was just coffee and
pastries?
And pastries, yeah.
Okay, and so then you moved into this beautiful new space. How long ago?
This was the summer of 2017 is when the building was purchased. We did not actually open this cafe until December of 2018. So this has only been open for 6 months. So we had to go through a lot of rules and regulations, and we had to do everything from scratch. So it wasn't an existing restaurant. So you name it, there are so many little things that you need to do to pass inspections. In fact, there were 23 inspections.
Oh wow, 23. That's a lot. And then you had to get your liquor license, right?
Liquor license, we got that, and everything that goes with it. The bar was built from scratch.
Oh really?
Nothing was here, all except for the floor and the ceiling. Those were here, and of course the pillars. But everything else was built from scratch. These booths were completely renovated and done in an artistic way. You could see from the couches, we brought them in to bring more of a comfy feel. We wanted to be more of like the living room of Longmont.
It's a community space where you can come in and you can work here, you can have coffee with friends here, you can have cocktail with friends here, you can sit on the couches and just enjoy people's company and see all of your neighbors. Like, matter of fact, I see one of my neighbors over there. So it's really nice to be able to have this community spot that you can come to. And then you guys started a community space, right?
Yes. The community we call it the Renaissance Experience. And again, everything we want to elevate that experience. So here, healthier food and drink.
Yep.
And also for entertainment too. And passions. We have fundraisers for lymphoma cancer. We have an emerging artist series where we tap into somebody from junior high school talents and have them play here or on the stage. Actually play on a real live stage and great sound acoustics by someone who actually works upstairs as a coworker. And he worked on Sydney Opera House and Carnegie Hall, and he's helping develop the sound acoustics.
Yeah, that's great.
He also has done that here, and that's again is we want to improve so many things in life. So if people aren't aware of what's going on with restaurants, the ones that have open areas like this, actually there's hearing loss that's going on right now. There's 72 to 96 decibels that we're exposed to. So what Tim did with Soundpost is he installed these dampened acoustic sounds, which is from recycled material. It's all recycled material. And that's something we always look at how we can, from compostable, everything we're looking at how we can environmentally
that's
be
great.
supportive of that too.
And it's so nice to have the acoustic panels there, because when you go into a restaurant or a cafe or anything, it seems like these days it's so noisy and you can't have a normal conversation. You have to yell at each other, you know, and it's like, it's nice because when you come here, you can sit down, you can have a conversation just like we're doing now, and it doesn't sound like you're in an echo chamber, right? So that's nice.
And also, so people, they'll turn the music up for this, then people talk louder, and it just keeps reverberating until literally we're having hearing loss at places like this. So we've eliminated that by having all these acoustics here, and also some rugs too. It helps to absorb some of that sound. And we did want to have this open area and keep that where you can have that private conversation, but also where it's connected with other people. So as you could see the tables, you could see people that you do know or maybe not. You can still see their warm smiles, and it's contagious in a good way.
And you can always sit on one of the couches, right? So you've got the couches positioned and chairs next to them, so that you may not necessarily know that person sitting right next to you, but yet at the same time you might actually strike up a conversation with them. You know, which is really nice to have that community-driven type of place that you can go to, right?
And that's one of the main reasons why we decided not going with TVs. So if there's a screen for film or something, an event like the Oscar party we did, or for Olympics or something like that, that's the exception. As far as actually having just live TV in your face all the time, it distracts us. It takes us away from actually just being with ourselves, or just being inspired with what's around us and connecting with other people. And we feel that's a big problem of our community, why we feel disconnected, is we're not against technology. We have outlets underneath the bar around here. We're not against technology. But at the same time, is we have to find that balance.
Where connection can happen in your community.
That's right.
So we've got the cafe where you can have fabulous cocktails in the evening. You can have food during the day, and in the evening you've got the community space where people can rent it out if they want to. So we have different types of, it's basically a meeting space. There's a performance, you can do performances there. So different activities go on there. And then you're also connected to the co-working space that's upstairs. So tell me a little bit about the co-working space, how it works, how long it's been there, and if people wanted to go work in a co-working space, what that means.
It's interesting. It's co-working is also a reflection of the overall experience of Experience Longmont and the local vibe and the businesses too. Not just on food and drink and arts and music, but business. That's a big part of our lives. So how do we support each other in that world? And what I've noticed is a lot of co-working spaces are more like coexist, and that's okay. But we need to do more. We need to support each other. So we have networking opportunities, building business together series of how we actually can not only support each other, but build each other's business and strengthen it. We have a work-life balance where there's free yoga, tai chi, and belly dancing, and morning meditation. Yes, Friday afternoon for happy hour.
Oh.
And so for the public, it's only a $10 drop-in rate, so we make sure things are affordable.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
then for the members, it's free. So we want to
Oh,
encourage
right, yeah.
that balance in life, because all we're doing is work all the time, and we can't make that. It's funny, we need to disconnect in the technology so we can connect more with ourselves and with other people.
Yeah.
So we've just been
Agreed.
trying to encourage that environment, or foster that environment, and inspire other businesses to do the same.
That's great. Yeah, I love the whole concept here of just bringing community together, you know, and trying to be environmentally friendly as well.
Definitely.
So Todd, tell me a little bit about the products that you use here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the products we like to connect with is local and also global. So we like to make this the best of local and the best of the world coming together as
Gotcha.
one. So we look at from our Left Hand Brewery, which is great local product here.
Yeah, right down the road.
Awesome, we love them very much. And global, we have Ampersand Coffee, Sherpa Chai, and again, all of these are top-notch, high-end quality products. But they also do things more than just serve whatever it is, produce or manufacture alcohol or chai or coffee. They actually have a mission to empower people, in this case worldwide, from building schools, strengthening the community by getting solar flashlights so women don't get attacked, fair trade. So again, it's an extension of what we're trying to do here, support locally, and seeing what you're doing more than just producing a product. Because anyone could produce a product or service. But doing more to it is what, again, it brings us more together. It strengthens our community from a local and global together.
Exactly.
And so what we do is on the arts and music scene, again, is supporting them as well. As you see local artwork around here, they get 100% commission. Same thing with the co-working space. We don't take a dime from it at all. We know how it is to struggle. And they're supporting us. Their artwork's helping making this more of a beautiful cafe too. And it gets and feeds that whole local vibe and what people are doing here locally. And you feel it out. The experience online and experience the world at the same time.
It's great. That's awesome. All right. So, everyone should come to Cafe La Vita Bella because it's a fabulous place to hang out and have cocktails and food. And Todd, thank you so much for giving everyone an introduction to what you do here.
Thank you.
And, you know, gangbusters. Let's go. Yay!